दोस्तों ये वीडियो अगर आप लास्ट तक देखते हो, पूरा बिना स्किप किए देखते हो, तो आपके मार्क्स जरूर बढ़ेंगे, क्योंकि इस वीडियो में हम जो क्वेश्चन देख रहे हैं वो पास्ट ईयर पेपर के क्वेश्चन है। ये पेपर हुआ था 27/2/2020 को। शिफ्ट टाइम था 8 AM से लेके 11 AM के बीच। सब्जेक्ट है फाइनेंस एंड अकाउंट। पिछले वीडियो में हम 66 क्वेश्चन देख चुके हैं। अब इसके आगे के क्वेश्चन देखेंगे। दोस्तों इन क्वेश्चन की आप प्रैक्टिस भी कर सकते हैं, जिसकी लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगी। वहाँ पे जाके आप इन क्वेश्चन की प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। जितना ज़्यादा आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतने अच्छे स्कोर आप ला सकते हो एग्ज़ाम में। तो शुरू से लेकर लास्ट तक वीडियो देखिएगा और प्रैक्टिस ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा करिएगा। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का वीडियो। दोस्तों अगर आप हमारे चैनल पर नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन बटन को जरूर दबाएं, जिससे आने वाली सभी वीडियो की नोटिफिकेशन आप तक तुरंत पहुंच जाएगी। तो शुरू करते हैं आज का वीडियो। क्वेश्चन नंबर है 67। फॉर असेसमेंट ईयर 2021 द मैक्सिमम लॉस फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी विच कैन बी सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट इनकम फ्रॉम एनी अदर हेड इज ₹2 lakh. Now moving to the 68th question. The 68th question is Income Tax Act 1961 came into force on 1st April 1962. Now the question number 69th is as follows. Which of the following is not regarded as a time adjusted for discounted cash flow technique of capital budgeting? So accounting rate of return is not regarded as a time adjusted or discounted cash flow technique of capital budgeting. Other are techniques, that is profitability index, net present value, modified internal rate of return. 70th question. The question is with respect to AS4 relating to the contingency and events, which of the following statement is incorrect? The fourth statement is incorrect. The statement is this standard deals with the contingency and events occurring before the balance sheet date. And the third statement is correct statement. The statement are contingency in relation to commitment arising from long-term lease contract is excluded from the scope of this standard. Second, contingency in relation to obligation under the retirement benefit plan is excluded from the scope of these standards. And the third, contingency in relation to liability of life insurance and general insurance enterprises arising from policy issued excluded from the scope of this standard. Now the moving to the question number 71st. Question is gratuity shall be payable to the employee on the termination of his employment after he has rendered continuous service for not less than 5 years, except where the termination of the employment of any employee is due to death or disablement. Now the question number 72. There are 3 types of single entry system. Which of the following is not a type of single entry system? So the third is not a single entry system, that is weighted single entry system. So single entry 3 type of single entry system are pure single entry system, quasi single entry system, and simple single entry system. Question number 73 is financial statement of a company should be prepared as per the schedule 3 and they should give true and fair view. Now question number 74. The question number 74 is the objective of AS29 is to ensure that appropriate recognition criteria and measurement base are applied to provision and contingent liability, and that sufficient information is disclosed in the notes to the financial statement to enable user to understand their nature, timing and amount. Question number 75. The question is as follows. According to the decision given in the case of Garner versus Murray, solvent partners have to bear losses due to insolvency of a partner have to categorically put that the normal loss on a realization of asset to be borne by all partner including insolvent partner in the profit sharing ratio, but a loss due to insolvency of a partner has to be borne by the solvent partner in the capital ratio. Now the 76th question. The question is, according to section 2I, an agreement which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more parties thereto, but not at the option of one or not at the option of other or others, is a voidable contract. Now the question number 77th. The question is as follows. According to section 63 of the Company Act 2013, which of the following cannot be used for issue of bonus share? So second cannot be used for issue of bonus share, that is revolution reserve. Other three can be used for issue of bonus share, that is security premium account, capital redemption reserve account, and free reserve subject to as defined under section 243. Now the question number 78. This question is, ratio is the ratio is the indicator of the firm's financial leverage, that is debt equity ratio. Question number 79. So this is a question based on a practical question actually. So you have to solve the question and get the answer. Find the gross annual value of a house or property from the following information. Municipal value rupees 1,10,000, fair rent rupees 1,20,000, and standard rent is 1,50,000. So actual rent receivable is rupees 1,44,000. So the correct answer is rupees 1,44,000. So now the question number 80th. So 80th question. Let's see the question number 80th. Where an assessee incur any expenditure for acquisition of any asset or part thereof, in respect of which a payment or agreed or aggregated of payment made to a person in a day otherwise than by an account pay check drawn on a bank or account pay bank draft, or use of electronic clearance system through a bank account or through such other prescribed electronic mode, exceed rupees 10,000. Such expenditure shall not form a part of actual cost of such asset. Provision to section 43(1) for assessment year 2021. Okay. So now the question number 2081. Question is, dash of the Company Act 2013 deals with the powers and duties of auditors and auditing standard. So section is 143. 143 of the Company Act 2013 deals with the powers and duty of auditor and auditing standard. Now the question number 82. So formula based question. With respect to standard costing, which of the following statement is incorrect? So second statement is incorrect, that is material price variance is equal to standard cost of standard quantity minus actual cost. This is incorrect statement. Other three statements are correct, first, third and fourth. That is material usage variance is equal to standard cost of standard quantity for actual production minus standard cost of actual quantity. Third, material cost variance is equal to standard cost minus actual cost. Material mix variance is equal to standard cost of actual quantity in standard production minus standard cost of actual quantity. Moving to 83rd question. So 83rd question as follows. With effect from 1st July 2017, the historic indirect tax reform GST was introduced in India. Okay, it is 1st July 2017. Now 84th question. 84th question is as follows. Cost ledger control account is also known as general ledger adjustment account. What is this cost ledger control account? So now 85th question. With respect to receipt and payment account, which of the following statement is incorrect? So fourth statement is incorrect. The statement is, it includes cash and bank receipts and payment relating to current and future period only. Past period receipt and payment are not recorded. This statement is incorrect. Other three statement, first, second, third, is correct statement. It is summary of the cash and bank transaction. This this amount is usually not a part of the double entry system. And third, it starts with opening cash and bank balance and also ends with their closing balance. 86th question. Which of the following is not correct base adopted for apportionment of expense over each department? So third is not the correct base. Labor welfare expense is apportionate on the basis of machine hour. It is incorrect apportionment of expense over each department. So first, second and last is the correct apportionment expense over each department. That is, depreciation of plant is apportionment on the basis of capital values. Air conditioning expense is apportionate on the basis of floor area. Compensation to worker is apportionate on the basis of direct wages. Now 87th question. Bulldog bond are denominated in GBP, Great Britain pound, and issued in London. Issue proceeds can be used to fund UK operation. 88th question. This question is as follows. The question is, in relation to accounting standard, which of the following statement is incorrect? So fourth statement is incorrect. Accounting standard does not deal with the issue of disclosure requirement. This statement is incorrect. Other three statements are correct statement. The statement are: accounting standard deals with the issue of measurement of transaction and events. And second statement, accounting standard deals with the issue of presentation of transaction and events. And the third statement, accounting standard deals with the issue of recognition of events and transaction. Now the 89th question. 89th question is dash is levied on the import of goods and or services. It is IGST, integrated goods and service tax. Okay, now the 90th question. 90th question is as follows. Income arising from the transfer of an asset before 1st 4/65, which was not revocable for a period existing 6 years, is not includable in the total income of the transferor provided the transferor does not derive direct or indirect benefit from such income. Now 91st question. 91st question is as follows. Contribution to pension scheme notified by the central government under section 80 CCD 1 provide a deduction for the amount paid or deposited by an employee in his pension account subject to the maximum of 10% of his salary. 92nd question. Which of the following income is not exempted income? So fourth income is not an exempted income. That is, medical allowance received by a government employee. It is not an exempted income. First three income are exempted income. Interest on NRE account of a person resident outside India. Amount received by a member from the income of Hindu undivided family. Allowance payable outside India by the government to a citizen of India rendering service outside India. 93rd question. With respect to AS12, accounting for government grant, which of the following statement is incorrect? So the third statement is incorrect. The statement is, this standard deals with the special problem arising in accounting for government grants and financial statement reflecting the effects of changing price or in supplementary information of a similar nature. First, second and last statement are correct statement. The statement are this standard deals with accounting for government grants. Government grants are sometimes called by other names such as subsidies, cash incentives, duty drawbacks, etc. This standard does not deals with the government participation in the ownership of the enterprises. And the fourth, this standard does not deals with the government assistance other than in the form of government grant. 94th question. With respect to self-balancing ledger, which of the following statement is incorrect? So fourth statement is incorrect. The statement is, in self-balancing system, always 4 ledger, namely debtor ledger, creditor ledger, suspense ledger, main ledger containing remaining accounts are prepared in order to reduce to a minimum the trouble and time involved in a looking error. Sometimes the system of self-balancing or sectional balancing of ledger is employed. In self-balancing systems, general ledger adjustment account is prepared in each of the subsidiary ledger. Self-balancing ledger system implies system of ledger keeping which classify ledger as per nature of transaction. Now 95th question. 95th question is as follows. The value of the firm on the basis of net income approach can be ascertained as V is equal to S plus D. In the above formula, as indicate market value of equity. 96th question. Prime or the most important objective of the financial management is wealth maximization. 97th question. 97th question as follows. According to Company Act 2013, which of the following is not regarded as a feature of company? So bounded succession is not the feature of the company. Other are the feature of company: separate legal entity, artificial legal person, company can act through human agency only, limited liability. 98th question. The question is, according to Company Act 2013, which of the following statement is incorrect with regards to OPC, one person company? So first statement is incorrect. Minor shall become member or nominee of the OPC, one person company, can hold share with a beneficial interest. Second, third and fourth statement are correct. One person company has been introduced to encourage the entrepreneurship and corporatization of a business. The memorandum of OPC shall indicate the name of other person who shall, in the event of the subscriber's death or his incapacity to contract, become the member of the company. Such company cannot carry out non-banking financial investment activity, including investment in security or security of anybody corporate. 99th question. Which of the following is regarded as factory manufacturing production overhead? So cost of primary packing is regarded as factory manufacturing production overhead. The last 100th question. In India, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India took upon itself the leadership role of constituting the Accounting Standard Board ASB in 1977. That's all for today's video. Hope you like video. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press bell icon button. Thank you. And you can also practice this question by clicking on the below link given in the description box. Thank you.